You all need to jump on the Taaffe train.
I'm glad we have Frank on here. We need people like Frank on television so that a lot of my people can see that they're not paranoid unjustifiably. This type of white man does exist. Well,
Let me finish.
No, let's talk
It
about
wasn't
those 11 police officers.
Are you gonna yak, or you wanting me to talk? Hoodies and Skittles.
No, I'm going to talk about how we assess one another and hang. I will, trust me.
I think that a date between these two is a horrible idea.
How dare you?
Go ahead, Frank.
Miss Ali, I believe what you're suffering from is called cognitive dissonance. That's where your beliefs don't match up with reality. I finally figured it out. And you know what, Miss Ali? You talk about the white man being the devil. Well, here's a fact, and I want to only discuss the facts in the Michael Dunn case, and particularly about crime in America. According to the FBI and the U.S. Department of Justice, African Americans make up 12% of the population, yet they commit the most disproportionate amount of violent crimes. Over 60% of the murders were committed by African Americans, and 32% were under the age of 18. So when Michael Dunn pulled into that gas station, you know, you wonder why we have these premonitions.
We'd call it a bias, though, Frank. It's a bias.
These are facts, Dr. Drew.
It's a fact.
The FBI just didn't. No. I would like to hear her. You know, they say that crime is a problem.
Those are not facts. Those are not facts,
yes,
Frank.
They are.
Those are stories made. No, those are not facts. Your people,
they're facts.
Your people have been killing my people for 500 years, and every time it happens, you blame us. And you say that it's done by persons, people of unknown. This is what you all say. That's what you want to believe.
You know what? I watched you last night, and I have to give you a nod. You did say that there were no signs that said no noise or anything like that. You know, it's all about respect, okay? You want us to have respect for you.
Right.
All Michael Dunn asked those young boys were to turn down the music. In what way did he provoke?
I keep telling y'all, this is the same
In what way was it provoked? I want to know. Answer the question. How is that provoking and escalating into a young boy losing his life? It's about respect. Trayvon.
Listen, tell me this.
The gentleman in the theater.
Frank, I have a question for you.
Music.
I have a question.
Yeah,
now, I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
If he listen, Dr. Drew, he said that he was in the car and the music was blaring and he heard them say and make a derogatory remark about him, and he rolled his window down and say, "Hey, you talking to me?" Well, how could he hear one comment over the music and with his window up?
Right. Okay.
Because
listen.
That doesn't make any sense. But nobody is going to bring that up.
Why don't you read the discovery? Do yourself a favor.
Hang on, Frank.
And read the discovery, and then we'll talk again. Okay?
I don't want to
Before
read
you're talking out the back of your hat.
Hang on.
You're talking out your hat
Guys,
again.
Dr. Drew can't scream.
I got a horrible voice problem tonight. I want to get the rest of my panel involved. Wendy, you look stricken. Go ahead.
I am. Frank, with all due respect, darling, some of those stats are not quite accurate. It is that more African Americans may be serving jail time.
But Google it.
Because that I would love to hear your source, Dollface. Listen. Listen, what I want both of you to understand. Am I going to get to talk, Dr. Drew? Can you shut him up?
Listen, I've got this is of all the nights for me to be unable to sound like Chris Brady. So go ahead.
Okay. To Miss Ali and to Frank, I want to tell you that when you know somebody's race, you know about as much about their personality as their shoe size.
Exactly.
Okay, within every race, within every culture, you're going to have a wide socioeconomic status. You're going to have a wide range of personality types.
Yes.
And to ever make any generalization about any race is
you
wrong.
all are not outnumbered.
But hold on, Frank and Ali. Wait, hang on.
You two, Miss Ali, when Frank was speaking to you, you were rolling your eyes and not even looking at him. So how can we have a good conversation between each other if we don't even respect each other?
I can't see him anyway. You
guys,
butt out
Dr.
of it.
Drew is speaking.
What you got to do
Go
with
ahead.
what I'm
Dr.
talking
Drew.
to with Frank?
Yo, Jenny.